LTMFTv, and today you're watching the Jay-Z show with Jeremy and Xander. So introduce yourself, guys.
Jeremy.
I'm Xander.
The J and the Z.
Yeah, I'm the Z.
I'm not Beyonce, but they're still pretty cool. So guys, what are we talking about today?
We've seen some movies lately.
Yeah, we're talking about films.
About
yeah.
We'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, we always talk about movies.
I'm always interested to find out if anyone has ever walked out of a cinema.
Just
sat there and just went, this is just total bollocks.
I walked out one, if I can get my money back, if it's early enough where I think I can get my money back, I did it one time. It was this Mila Jovovich movie.
Which one?
It wasn't one of the Resident Evils, because I actually guiltily...
Those are kind of, yeah, those are kind of guilty pleasures.
It was, it's called Ultraviolet.
I've seen that movie, it's really bad.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen. So within 20 minutes I realized that it was just not going to work for me, and I walked out and I said, I really hate this movie, can I get my money back? And they gave me my money back.
I walked out of The Last Airbender and I saw it on a plane.
You always take your parachute with you?
Yeah, I was like, I can't take this anymore. No,
well, you should have known it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie. So why did you see The Last Airbender? Like, why? Were you on a date? Were you with children?
Well, I saw The Last Airbender because there was literally nothing else at the theater that I hadn't seen already.
So
and my brother was in town, and like we always go to movies, and so we went to the... This is kind of a funny story.
This is here?
Yeah, this is here. We went to the ArcLight, and we went to the...
So you not only saw The Last Airbender,
I paid like $14. I got my money back, though. I went up to the counter and got my money back. And then my brother...
At the end of the movie?
Yeah, no. I walked out.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked out. And like a quarter into the movie, I was like, I just looked at my brother. We're wearing like the dorky 3D glasses, and I just said, this is over. Like, I can't sit through this 1 minute longer. So we got out, and my brother held up the glasses to the camera. I got our money back, and he goes, I'm keeping these because you owe this to us.
It was that bad.
I was like, what are you going to do with 3D glasses? You're very one-dimensional.
What did they get? Well, the ArcLights, they're kind of weird about things. Were they like giving you a problem?
No, they said if you walk out at a certain time, you can get your money back.
Was that the one in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hint for you at home. You can walk out a movie, get your money back.
But don't walk out of this show.
Yeah. Because you haven't paid any money.
Right, this is free.
Yeah.
How does Jay-Z spell his name?
J-A-Y-Z.
That's right.
Z.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I'm Xander.
And I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Linda.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just like, we are in LA. We're probably close to one of the places he drank.
One of the 9 million places I drank in LA.
Yeah. It's fun to read his books and be like,
that?
oh, I know that place. There's this writer, Charles Bukowski. He was just like a raging alcoholic, but he wrote this gutter poetry and these really filthy novels about like the degradations of these most horrible characters you could ever imagine. But there's something really beautiful.
And they're all based in LA too.
Yeah,
he was like an known LA writer. So like bars that he hung out. Yeah, he's a great writer.
Like actually, I think he hung it.
Oh yeah.
He died in San Pedro.
Yeah, you know the movie. They made a movie about it. It's not bad.
Well, the one with Matt Dillon. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's called Factotum.
Factotum, yeah. It's
not bad. Lily Taylor.
I'd watch it
as well.
because Matt Dillon's in it.
Yeah, if you watch anything with Matt Dillon.
Oh, he's so hot.
Do you think he's dreamy?
Hi, Matt.
Yeah. I was watching The Outsiders for the first time.
That's a great movie.
I haven't finished it yet. Don't tell me what happens.
It's brilliant.
That's like one of those movies I feel like I should have watched by now, and so it was on.
Brilliant.
And I DVR'd
it started a lot of careers. Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe was in it.
Matt Dillon. Ralph
Macchio.
Oh, you want to hear something that'll speaking of Ralph Macchio, you want to hear something that'll make you feel old, is that Ralph Macchio is now the age of Mr. Miyagi when they did Karate Kid.
No way.
Mr. Miyagi always looked like he was 75.
Right. Yeah. So Pat Morita, Ralph Macchio is the age that Pat Morita was when they shot.
What, mid-40s?
I think 50s.
50s?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio's in his 50s.
So are they doing karate?
Wow. Oh yeah, because Tom Cruise just turned 50.
Yeah. Are they doing what?
Karate life crisis.
He's just doing like the old-fashioned Tai Chi. That's pretty sad.
If there was an actor out there that you wish was still alive, that you could speak to or hang out with or be in a film with, who would it be?
Well, I mean, Shirley Temple just died. And
You want to hang out with Shirley Temple?
Oh, I think she would have some
like
awesome
as a little
stories.
kid, because that's kind of creepy. Or like as
No, as an adult. I think she would have some great Hollywood stories. Great Hollywood stories.
You like
and
to
she
go
has
to
a great drink.
You like to go see The Last Airbender, which is new for kids. You want to hang out with Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a pattern here, then I just make
No, I'm just a child at heart.
Is that what it is? That's what Michael Jackson said.
I'm just very immature. That's what it is. Yeah.
I would do Peter O'Toole.
Oh, so we're talking about people we would do.
No. I would bring him back to like. No, I've got my favorite celebrity story. It was Peter O'Toole's. When I lived in New York, there was this dumpy little Irish bar called Finnerty's. It used to be called the Looking Glass. You can see it in Taxi Driver in one of the scenes actually. But you walk downstairs, it smelled of beer. It had a great jukebox. It was a classic tavern.
Yeah.
So I was in there one time. It wasn't that late, maybe 8 o'clock, and see this old guy next to me, and I'm like, first of all, it's unusual that there's a really old guy in this bar because it's like a mix of like hipster New Yorkers and NYU people. And I turned and looked at him and I was like, "Excuse me, sir." He's like, "Yes." I said, "Has anyone ever told you that you look like Peter O'Toole?" And he goes, "I've never been told that, but thank you." I said, "Sure." And then he walks away and I'm like, "Dude, I think that was Peter O'Toole." And then so I'm sitting there like deciding if that was Peter O'Toole. Should I approach him again? Should I turn around and look? Because I'm not sure. I don't want to seem creepy. And this guy like taps me on the shoulder and he turns around, and this young kid, and he goes, "Excuse me." He goes, "Are you the one that said to that old guy that you look like Peter O'Toole?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him." He goes, "I'm Lorcan O'Toole. That's my dad, Peter." And I started laughing. I was like, I knew it. And he turns around and he waves him over. He goes, "Dad, come here, come here." Because Lorcan was a student at NYU at the time. And so Peter O'Toole shuffles over and he goes, "This is Jeremy. I just met him. He's the one you spoke to earlier." And he goes, "Ah, yes, the young man that told me I look like myself."